Hi, everyone. Nicole Russo coming to you from Lexington, Kentucky for DRF TV. And in this week's breeding report, I want to take a closer look at Gronkowski, the equine version, of course. Of course, you know that he earned his way into the Kentucky Derby via the new European point system, was declared from the race with a minor illness, now targeting the Belmont Stakes with new trainer Chad Brown. Taking a look at Gronkowski, he was bred in Kentucky, but he's by Australian super sire Lonhro, who shuttled the stand here for a few seasons. He changed hands at the European sales and has done all of his running over there before coming to the U.S. and, as I said, coming to Chad Brown's barn. Let's really dig into that sire line, which might be unfamiliar to you. And a lot of stamina in that line, starting with his grandsire, Australian Triple Crown winner and Horse of the Year, Octagonal. That son of Zabeel won it up to 1.5 miles. The average winning distance of his foals just shy of 1 mile. That's on the high end when you factor in all runners by a stallion. His best runners do include fellow Australian Horse of the Year, Lonhro, who won it up to 1.25 miles, but could also sprint. As we watch Lonhro during his racing career, I'll add that he is one of the most physically impressive horses I have seen in my life. So I'm very excited to get a look at Gronkowski in the flesh and see what the stallion is represented by in this classic. Now, a lot of Lonhro's foals have actually tended towards sprints. His best runner is Champion Piero, whose biggest victory came in Australia's Group 1 Golden Slipper at about 6 furlongs. He also sired Champion Sprinter Bounding, average winning distance for his foals just shy of 6.5 furlongs. But his best runner in the U.S. to date has been multiple graded winner Isotherm, who took the Grade 2 San Marcos at 1.25 miles. Piero has already had some route runners in his first 2 crops at stud, Australian Derby winner Levendi among them. So Gronkowski, who you'll watch here work at Belmont in a second, getting familiar with that dirt track, has won 4 straight races, all at 1 mile or just over on synthetic. He's really going to have to go back and tap into Octagonal's tendencies and the stamina in that line to succeed at the 1.5 miles. He's also going to have to transfer his form to dirt. That sire line, of course, all very turf-based for international success in Australia and elsewhere. The dirt ability comes from his female family. He's the first foal out of the unraced Lookin' at Lucky mare 4 Sugars, a half-sister to Grade 1 Stephen Foster winner Flashy Bull, and a stakes winner Pink Viper. There's more turf further back in the family with Grade 1 winners Perfect Soul and Zapessa appearing there, but you can also interpret that, if you'd like, as more stamina and more class. So there's kind of your food for thought on Gronkowski and the challenges he'll face in the Belmont Stakes. We'll take a closer look at some of the other Belmont hopefuls lining up to challenge Triple Crown hopeful Justify next week on DRF TV.